has been crazy because of network. My network is fluctuating. So we're live now, and I want to share this with you, how unripe plantain affects, or the impact or the effect of unripe plantain on my blood sugar level. So I'm going to check my levels right now, and if you wait, if you hold on for the next 2 hours, I'm going to share some shocking benefits of eating plantain, unripe plantain, that most people don't know about. So I'm going to check my levels right now. I'm going to prick myself and check my levels. Let me get my glucometer close. My glucometer is a bit far from where I am. Let me get it close. I'm going to prick myself and see what my levels. So I'm going to shake my fasting. It's not fasting, this is noon, though I've not eaten anything, but it's more than 12 hours fast. So I won't really call this the ideal blood sugar fasting test. This is just a random test. I'm going to check my levels before eating a stick of unripe plantain to check the effect of eating a stick of unripe plantain on my blood sugar level. So our glucometer has beeped, you can see it. So it's time for me to drop my blood on the strip. So I'm going to do that right away. Watch me prick myself. This can be very painful, you know. Ooh. So here we are. Going to check my levels and see what we have here. What do we have? So 83. Hello, where are you watching me from? So 83. My blood sugar level right now is 83. Okay, so I'm going to eat a stick of unripe plantain and check again in 2 hours time. And if you hang up with me, oh, thank you so much for the likes. Please, I would like to know where you're watching me from. Hashit, RKK 467, hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I just checked and it was 80, what again? 80 what, please, people? 80 what again did I get now? 81, I think. It was 81, right? So I'm going to eat a stick of plantain and check my blood sugar level again in 2 hours time. My name is Amara. I think I said that. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. You know, I started this live like few minutes ago, but network kept messing things up, so I had to start another live again. And in that previous live, I introduced myself. Okay, my apologies. My name is Amara. I am a medical lab scientist, a clinical chemist, and a metabolic health researcher and educator. Does that really matter here? Nando. Nando blocks. Does the number of subscribers I have matter here? The most important thing is that I'm here for people living with insulin resistance. My intention is to use this channel as a platform to help them reverse their insulin resistance. And some people are insulin resistant without knowing it. But if you have PCOS, if you are in your menopause, if you're overweight, if you have diabetes, it's not like leaving me alone. Nando vlogs. I have 800 plus subscribers, but I don't think that really counts here. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it counts here. All right, so I'm here for people living with insulin resistance, whether you have PCOS or you're overweight or and your menopause or have. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that. So, if you have insulin resistance issues, that's metabolic issues, PCOS, family history of diabetes or prediabetes, high blood cholesterol, what have you, big belly, if you have pot belly, then I am here for you. The goal of this channel, the purpose for creating this channel, is to help people with metabolic issues reverse their metabolic issues naturally. So I just checked my levels now. My blood sugar level right now is 81, so I'm going to eat a stick of plantain and come back. Kenya. Oh, good to know, Nando. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you for stopping by. And do well to subscribe if you've not done so already. And give this video a thumbs up. So I'm going to eat a stick of plantain right in front of the camera and come back in 2 hours time. I'm going to use another phone to time myself. So I'm going to come back here in 2 hours time to shake my levels. I'm going to eat a stick of unripe plantain right now. Let me show you. Let me get it and show you. I need to go wash my hand. So I'm going to drop it here, go wash my hand and come back and eat it right in front of the camera. All right, so this is my plate of unripe plantain, and I'm going to eat it right here. All right, I'm going to eat it right in front of the camera and time myself after eating it. And in 2 hours time, I'll be sharing some shocking benefits of plantain to people living with insulin resistance. I am a PCOS warrior myself, and I try to prevent diabetes, leveraging what I eat and how I live. Though recently, I've been overworking myself because I no longer have a living help. My help just went back to school and I've been ignoring some activities. And I'm going to put up a challenge on that. And if you're interested to join me, that challenge we kickstart by Tuesday next week. Healthy Living Challenge. I don't know the tag I'm going to give that challenge yet, but this is to challenge myself to be more health conscious. Yes, my diet, I don't compromise my diet, But when it comes to other activities that I need to keep me insulin sensitive, I don't really engage in some of them because I no longer have a help. I run a very busy schedule. It's been crazy. My kids are still very young, so I cannot leave them to do certain things themselves. So they have not become fully independent. So, and it's increased my stress level. So, but this starting from next week, I'm going to challenge myself to be more health conscious. So, if you're interested in joining me in that challenge, I'm going to post it in the community. If you're interested in joining that challenge, I invite you to join that challenge. And how we're going to be doing it, how I'm going to be doing it is that I'm going to share the previous day's video. um like I will do the challenge today and share a video with respect to the challenge tomorrow. So that's how I'm going to be doing it, and then give you your own tasks in the video I will share the next day. All right, so let's eat. You know, when it comes to blood sugar control, when it comes to blood sugar control, mindful eating is very important. And having your food in the shelf, so to say, is also very important. Like my plantain, I had to unpeel it. I left the back with it. I had to unpeel it before I started eating it. It goes a long way in reducing the rate at which you eat and ingest food, thereby slowing down the rate sugar leaves the food and enter into your blood. So mindful eating is very important, and leaving food with the back and unpeeling them while you eat is also very important. for blood sugar control and improving insulin sensitivity. to see you. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate. Thanks a lot. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm done eating the plantain. I'm going to set the timer now for 2 hours. I'm going to set the timer for 2 hours to check how this unripe plantain, to check the effects of this unripe plantain on my blood sugar. So I'm setting the timer now for 2 hours. You can see it, 2 hours that started counting. So in 2 hours time, I'll come back here to check how this unripe plantain affected my blood sugar level. So let's meet again in 2 hours time. I'm going to leave this on. I'm trying to pin a message. That's not. I'm trying to pin a message here stating that we'll check back in 2 hours time. So I just put up with a poll to know the time you prefer. Should I shake in an hour time or in 2 hours time? I'll come back in an hour time to see the number of people that voted for 1 hour and the number of persons that voted for 2 hours. So which time do you prefer? I check my sugar level again, 1 hour or 2 hours. I'll be back to see who wins. Right, please let me know the one you are for. I should check back in an hour time or in 2 hours time. Which do you prefer? 1 hour, 2 hours? Let me know. me see if people are voting. Oh, no votes yet. Thank you, the person watching. I appreciate. Let's see. Thank you for watching. Please vote. Let me know. By what time do you want me to check my blood sugar level again? In an hour time or in 2 hours time? Let me know. Please vote. Let me know. Let me know, please. Do you want me to recheck in an hour time or in 2 hours time? Would you love me to recheck my sugar level in an hour time or in 2 hours time? Let me know your thoughts in the poll, okay? Let me know. Vote. Which time do you prefer? 1 hour or 2 hours? Let me know, okay? So that if it's 1 hour, I think in about 40 something minutes now, we're going to check again. If it's 2 hours, in an hour plus, we're going to check again. So let me know which time you prefer in the comments, okay? In the poll rather. phone too. Like it's one person has been here since we started this, and I really want to appreciate the person. Thank you so much for the solid support. God bless you immensely. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you in the morning. God bless you in the afternoon. God bless you in the evening. I will return in, and we are past. Okay, eating took like 30 minutes or thereabout, so we still have about 70 minutes to go or thereabout. I'm going to check my timer. We still have, but once it's time, I know it's going to be, and I'll check again. So we'll still have about 70 minutes to go. So once my timer beeps, I'm going to check again. All right. Many people are living in diabetes of all circumstances. Many people are living with diabetes of all circumstances. I don't know. What did I do with it? What did I do now? It's better than association of some weight and kind of this disease. Or some person might be wondering, I know has diabetes and I don't have diabetes. I'm not definitely going to have diabetes. These are many more of the questions I will answering in this video. Is sugar really the cause of diabetes? The answer is yes and no at the same time. Sugar is the cause of diabetes, but I'm going to clarify why sugar or how sugar causes diabetes. What we refer to as sugar about developing diabetes. Developing diabetes. Because you know, my dad has it. Or because you give birth to big babies. Give birth to big babies. Because you live unhealthy. You should not consider it. You should never question. You should never one you've been longing to get answers to my answer immediately. It's true that really also exists. Sugar really causes diabetes. The sugar really causes diabetes. Yes, 100%. Why doing it? It's not the sugar in it. It's not the sugar in it. But the sugar in the body. You eat plenty sugar. And you plenty of to burn it. prevent without other predisposing factors like family history, minority disease. It's not also. It's not also. Well, you experience sugar. And ignorance. It's so definitely. It is not different. It is most likely. It is most likely going to affect the metabolic health. This is how you know if you are common sugar. And you feel tired, you don't have the good interest. You don't have the good interest. First, it's a sign. Decrease for sugar alert, or high sugar or high means alert. Is that any sign? Do you have big belly? It's another sign. When you eat brown sugar. So what this shows is that what this signs show is that you are overloading your body with excess sugar. This is what happens when you do that. What happens when you constantly overload your body with excess sugar. Remember your physics, is it? On elasticity. Once something goes below its elastic limits, it enters the breaking point. So once you overfill your cells with sugar, your cells enter the breaking point and start hitting inside. When you know what this means, understand. Understand. is the messenger. I think I should begin from what happens when you eat sugar. I think I should begin from what happens when you eat sugar. What happens when you eat sugar? Sugar travels to your brain. Once it enters the bloodstream. Travels to your brain once it enters the bloodstream. Once the brain senses the rising sugar, once the brain senses the rising sugar, it instructs your pancreas to produce insulin. So it can clear up glucose. So you can send this sugar, so you can send the sugar in your blood to your cells. Every cell in your body uses glucose suppression, uses blood sugar, as glucose function. In the same way, you feel tired, you stay without food for long. Is how the cells feel tired. They don't provide them with food. Their food, which is glucose. So once your body, once your brain, once your pancreas produces insulin, insulin enters the blood and start moving blood sugar to your cells. Usually, insulin is released in a certain amount. Usually, about is released after a meal. So we go to different cells in your body. Your ocular cells, as the cells of the eyes, It helps you to see. And then in your mouth, I focus on the first others as well as other organs. The muscles because it different cells in the body, especially the muscles, the muscle cells, and the fat cells, which are the heavy consumers, which are the heavy consumers of glucose coming in their insulin. So, energy overload always overloading your cells with sugar, will eventually make them to start misbehaving. You know how you overpamper the child, and the child starts messing up. So when the cells start misbehaving, because of how constant sugar overload has changed the structure becomes hard for insulin to deliver sugar to the cells. In essence, the cells become very stubborn to insulin diffusing sugar and other. This is not because they don't want. This is not because they don't want, but because the structure has been changed. Making it hard for insulin to burn. For instance, if you modify or change your lock, your door lock, in another, the previous one will lock it. Of course, no. Well, have a child. No, a child. to ensure glucose, to ensure sugar leaves the blood. Pumps more insulin. And more insulin equals to more health issues. So one thing that causes diabetes is constant sugar overload, constant sugar consumption, and excessive sugar consumption itself. Number two is if you don't know increase the rates, the muscles break up. You restrict cells, you increase the rates, the muscles break down. Number two, you also increase the hormone. You also increase the hormone known as cortisol. That inhibits insulin and is a result of the same insulin resistance. In real time, diabetes. The number one sign of stress and unhealthy living is the size of the brain. The more cortisol the lower, the lesser sensitive, the lesser insulin sensitive, and the more belly fats you strong. Number three, you don't know well. If you eat well, you don't know well. It's an issue. For some others, let's use sugar effectively. You don't know well. So the sugar we're supposed to use, Number four, fasting. See, sleep is not luxury. It's not luxury. You don't sleep well. It affects so many nerves. It affects your cortisol, your insulin, and your melatonin. So you see, sugar stress. Firstly, likewise, stress. Firstly, and likewise, stress, firstly, sedentary lifestyle. Another meaning of Facebook. Hmm? Hmm? Eh? Dana? 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 Information is a What time is it? 45 minutes to go. Wow. Wow. 45 solid minutes to go. My battery is running low. Hi, Busia. So before the 2 hours mark, let me give us a little hint about plantain. Before the 2 hours mark, let me give us a little hint about plantain, unripe plantain. There is something beautiful about unripe plantain. I'm currently reviewing the case of a relation who is diabetic. She's been diabetic for years, and she's been placed on this unripe plantain and beans for 2 weeks. And placing her on this brought her blood sugar level from 400 to 200 milligram per day. That's her fasting blood sugar level. And that's to show you how amazing plantain, unripe plantain is. There are 2 different plantains, the unripe one and the ripe one. The ripe one doesn't give equal benefit or does not have equal potentials with the unripe one. One of the beautiful things of the beautiful properties unripe plantain possess is that it has resistant starch. And this resistant starch helps to keep you full longer and slows down the rate sugar enters your blood. Somebody has been here for quite a while, and I want to tell you that I sincerely appreciate you. From the depths of my heart, I say thank you for hanging on. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. Okay, thank you so very much. I appreciate. So unripe plantain contains resistant starch, and this resistant starch helps to slow down digestion and the rate sugar enters your bloodstream, which is a beautiful thing for blood sugar control and for people dealing with insulin resistance and diabetes. Another thing about plantain is that if you want to amass its potentials fully, after cooking it, after boiling your plantain, it's better eating boiled or roasted. After boiling your plantain, you allow it to cool down. And the best way to allow your plantain to cool down so you can activate the resistant starch is by putting it in the fridge to cool down in the fridge. Now you allow it to stay there for 12 to 24 hours. If you allow it to stay in the fridge for 12 to 24 hours, it's going to activate its resistant starch, and reheating it again will improve the resistant starch content of that plantain. And what this resistant starch will do for you is to slow down the rate sugar leaves the plantain. Plantain is a low glycemic food. What that means is that its sugar content does not get quickly released. It contains sugar quite alright, but its sugar content does not get quickly released because it's a low glycemic food. Food that have high glycemic index gets quickly broken down and the sugar get quickly released and enters the bloodstream. But that's not the case for unripe plantain. Unripe plantain has low glycemic index, so it doesn't get, the sugar in it does not get quickly absorbed in the blood. And when you cool down this resistant starch, reheating it will help to improve even the resistant starch even more. Another thing about resistant starch is that they help to improve gut health. If you are living with insulin resistance or diabetes, improving your gut health is very critical. And how this resistant starch improves gut health is that your gut bacteria will ferment them and use them to feed themselves. And your gut bacteria being healthy helps you to maintain a healthy gut. So you see the beautiful properties plantain possesses. So plantain is such a beautiful food and it keeps you full longer. If a diabetic person is having diarrhea, the same way that bread, when you eat bread without water, it quenches your diarrhea. Eating, especially if that diarrhea is not as a result of infection, the same way unripe plantain helps a diabetic patient or person to quench diarrhea. So that's the beautiful thing about unripe plantain. Unripe plantain is a very healthy food with low glycemic index, though we're still going to check its impact in my blood sugar level, because everybody's metabolism differs. But when it comes to unripe plantain is metabolically okay for most people because of its low glycemic index, the resistant starch contained in it. There are other food that contain resistant starch, but they are not as beneficial as unripe plantain. So unripe plantain is a very beautiful food, is a very great food for people living with diabetes and insulin resistance. So the time is still remaining 25 minutes. So in 25 minutes, we are going to check the effects of this unripe plantain I ate 2 hours ago on my blood sugar level. And we're going to see for ourselves how this unripe plantain affected my blood sugar level. I have not done much physical, I have not engaged in much physical activities ever since. I've been walking up and down, but I've not really indulged in rigorous physical activity since I ate it. So in 25 minutes time, we're going to be checking the effect of this unripe plantain on my blood sugar level. So hang on for it, okay? Hang on. In 24 minutes time, we're going to check it. The time is remaining 24. I don't know if you can see it. I'll remove this green screen once it clocks 2 hours. Once it's 2 hours, I'm going to remove the green screen so you can see both my results and the time very well. All right, see you. Oh, my phone battery is running low and I can't charge it right now. So I'm going to check my levels right now. My phone battery is running low, so let me get this over with. Okay, so yeah, let's get over. Let's get it over with. All right, let's finish what was started about 2 hours ago. It's remaining 20 minutes, but I can't wait for 20 minutes to clock. It's actually remaining. I'll wait for 15 minutes before I check. My phone is giving me sign that it wants to go off, so I'm going to do this. Before 2 hours mark. I'm supposed to check again in 18 minutes time, so I will allow 3 minutes to elapse before I shake, so my phone doesn't go down, so my phone does not go off. So I'll allow like 3 minutes to elapse, then I'll shake to know my levels. Let me get ready. Let me get everything ready. My glucometer, swab, lancets. Let me get things ready. All right, let's go there. Let's go there again. This thing can be quite painful. Let's go there again. No one is here. No one is here to catch me live, catch me do this live. Nobody is here to catch me do it live. All right. 2 minutes to go, and I will prick myself again. I'm anticipating the pain now. Oh God. In 2 minutes time, I'm going to check again my glucose level 2 hours after eating unripe plantain. Almost 2 hours after eating unripe plantain, because it should have been 2 hours and 16 minutes time, but because my phone is already giving me signs that it's about to go down, I wouldn't like to wait for it to go down before checking again. So I'm going to check in a minute's time now. I will check to know what my levels, what my blood sugar level will be 2 hours after eating unripe plantain. 2 hours after eating unripe plantain. So let's see. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see. Are you ready? It's remaining a minute. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. This thing is quite... All right, nobody is here. Let me see. Someone will tune in before I prick. Let me see if someone will tune in before I prick myself again. Let's see. So yes, it's 15 minutes. Let's do it. This thing is so painful. Oh my. People living with diabetes, I really empathize with you. It's less than 14 minutes. This is what they go through each time they want to shake their levels. So this thing is better prevented. It's really better prevented. And I'm trying my best to prevent diabetes. So what we have is 122. What we have is 122 2 hours after eating unripe plantain, a stick of unripe plantain. My levels at 122. I did not do a lot. I did not engage in any physical activity. I was just moving up and down, getting one or two things ready and scripting my long form videos. So yes, from 81 to 122. So what's the difference between 81 and 122? That's about 40 something. 40 what again? Help me, my brain is not. 122 minus 81 is what, people? 122 minus 81 is what? That's 41, right? Am I correct? That's 41, right? 122 minus 81 is 41, yes. So the glycemic, the impact on my glucose, or the difference between my baseline, glucose and my 2 hours postprandial, so to say, is 41. And if I had leave this to for the next 15 minutes, it will come down. It will definitely come down to 40 milligram per dl difference. So you can see that unripe plantain, yes, it contains glucose. You can see from the difference, you can see it obviously contains glucose, but its glucose content is not enough to give me a sugar spike. And having any food that impacts your blood sugar level by less than 45 has low glycemic index. The way this thing is categorized is that from on a mark of 0 to 100, any food that its glycemic index is below 50 is considered as low glycemic food. Any food that its glycemic index is more than 50 is considered as high glycemic index, as in high glycemic food rather. And how this thing works is that food that have low glycemic index does not get quickly, the sugar in them does not get quickly released and enter the blood quickly, but food that have high glycemic index get quickly broken down and the sugar get quickly absorbed in the blood. So it causes this kind of food with high glycemic index causes a spike in blood sugar level, and constant consumption of food that have high glycemic index is very detrimental to the health of a person living with insulin resistance and diabetes. It worsens diabetes and it worsens insulin resistance. And remember, you can progress from insulin resistance to diabetes if you don't try to improve your insulin sensitivity. You can progress from being insulin resistant to being diabetic. So that's the essence of trying to reverse your insulin resistance so you don't progress to diabetes. And if you're living with diabetes is not a death sentence. With your lifestyle, you can reverse, or rather put your diabetic symptoms into remission. With your lifestyle, with your day-to-day activities, you can put diabetes into remission. So I hope you got value from this live section and you've learned today the immense benefits of unripe plantain, and that you start incorporating it in your menu, that you start from today to incorporate unripe plantain in your menu. But remember to mix it up with veggies. You can see that at least it increased my blood sugar level So ensure you incorporate or you pair it with veggies. All right, see you in my next video. Bye bye. Have a beautiful day. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye.